Decide Destiny crew. Kyle Spreedy's here. Thanks for joining me for another Decide Destiny Daily Dose. Decide to foster ethical responsibility for your future, for your freedom, and for your legacy. Today I've got Brandon in the hot seat. Say hi to the folks, Brandon.
Hi to the folks, Brandon.
Thanks, mate. And so we've just had a long conversation. Brandon helps people onboard into the crypto space, and he runs his company Orange Brick Road. And so we're just discussing, some of the things around it, some of the clients he's had, how he got into it, how he changed his career. And one of the things that really stood out for me was when I asked what's the motivation, because a lot of people get into maybe the crypto space, or they get into stocks, or they get into that, because someone told them, because they want to test it, because they've got some money. But from what you were saying, it was really about empowering people and changing people's lives. So I found that really inspiring, mate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I have found is over the time, we're people that have a lot of money or not very much or whatever. They get started in the industry, and then they go down the big rabbit hole, and they kind of realise that it kind of alters people in different ways. But generally, if there was a theme throughout it, when you start investing in crypto, your time horizon changes.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's not
your concept.
an instant response mechanism,
Right.
So they'll look at something and they'll go, okay, first I need to spend 3 to 6 months just getting my head around how it all works and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I am now, instead of spending $30, $40 on junk food or just whatever, I know that $20 or $30 or $200 or $300 or $2,000 or $3,000, just add zeros, whatever, in 6, 12 months' time, am I spending $30 or am I spending $300?
Yeah.
Do you know? Because in 12 months' time, that $30 could be $300.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it changes the way that they view money,
Yes, yeah. Getting that money mindset right.
Yeah, and it also alters them, gets them out of the space like, carpenter, baker, candlestick maker, and named a profession,
Maybe there's a roof on all those industries, but with crypto, you can find a way around that.
Yeah, well, it's a second form of empowerment, in a sense, for your future,
It's a solution to a problem of salaries staying the same, prices going up, prices going up.
Yep.
Bubble, preparing for the burst. I think one of the great stories was that single mother who has never had more than, I think it was $280
or something.
$280 in her savings, and she called you, tearing up and emotional. And she had $28K, and she just left it there, and that's when you teared up and I had to grab a Kleenex.
Yeah, because it is, and it was a turning point not only in her life, but my life as well.
Yeah.
Righty, because like I said before, I just started off doing it for me, and then a few close friends or family would ask me, and then I'd get them into it, and then they would tell people, and then they would tell people, and it's grown into this thing. I never thought that I'd be doing this full time. It was just something I was interested in.
Yeah.
So it was really good to do that. But then to have the feedback from someone that you have completely changed their life, I just went, oh shit, I'm going to take this a lot more seriously.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn this into a business, because what better job can you have than to change someone's life for the better? And that might sound corny. Don't give a fuck.
Mate, I love that. The Decide Destiny community love that too.
But it's also a good thing in a sense too, is that I've got a couple of ex-wives, right? This might be a little bit of a segue, right? Might go wrong, right? But I've got a couple of ex-wives that I got into crypto that now have a lot of money, and they don't need so much money from me.
Yeah.
Right? Problem solved.
Yes.
Right? But I've also set up accounts for my kids, you know what I mean? And just sort of leveled in and that sort of stuff. So it gives them the empowerment that they've got a future, because I think the generation that's coming through, their future's just looking dismal. Do you know what I mean? They're never going to own a home. And the chances of them owning a home, like even if, just say for example, you were to win $1 million in lotto, right? You'd buy a home, $500,000-$600,000, righty, and then you would not have to work for 4 years at $100,000, and then your money's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gone. You know?
You need a lot more money than you think you do, and you got to factor in tax. You got to factor in
Inflation.
your health, inflation, everything. You got to factor in so many things
Yep.
that you would not think of.
Yep.
But you always just have the awareness that you need more than you think you do.
Yeah,
Much
that's right.
more.
That's
Yeah.
right. And if you did, like I said, the time horizon, excuse me, you put $20 in and you hold that for 10 years, that's probably going to be $1,000, $2,000.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's getting yourself set up for the future. And what that does, I've found, is it changes people's mindsets, because not only are they considering it about the money is your time horizon, but they also change their health and they change their education. You know what I mean? Because now they're looking forward to the next 10 years instead of the next 12 months.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It changes the way they perceive things.
Yeah.
If you can get someone to change instant gratification, righty? I get my pay, I have $150 left after I paid all my bills. Cool, I'm going to the pub, righty? And I'm going to get smashed, righty? Next week, do the same thing. Next week, do the same thing, right? Their time horizon is weekly.
Yeah.
You know, I get to my paycheck, got to get to Friday, got to get to Friday.
Yeah.
And you change that to, all right, what am I doing in the next 4 or 5 years? You know?
Exactly. And it's not like about the age of, a penny earned is a penny, a penny saved is a penny earned. It's about the perishable skills that you're learning. That's the thing. It's
100%.
Jim Rohn, I think I heard from him, he was saying that learning how to make $1 million is more important than just being given $1 million.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Sounds absurd, but if you know how to do it, if you've got the skills.
Well, there's some crazy statistic, or I think it's 85% of all the people that win lotto are broke within 3 to 4 years.
Yeah. They don't know how to manage money.
They don't know how to do it, you know, because they haven't earned it, they haven't got the habits put into place. But I disagree with the saying, although it's a very good old saying, a penny saved is a penny earned.
Yeah, no, I don't agree on that.
Because
I'm saying that's a problem, that thought of just earning and putting it in the bank.
Yeah, that's right.
Is a problem.
Because that penny in 5 years' time is going to be worth 50 cents.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because of inflation.
You need to know how to use.
Yeah. Put your money to work for you.
Yeah.
Right? If your money is working for you, you're earning money 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
It might only be, it's like with staking and providing the liquidity pools. You might have a small amount, righty? Say $100, $1,000, whatever, add zeros, take zeros. But if it's earning you $1.50 a day, compounding, righty? So now your $100 is $101.50 on Monday. Then on Tuesday, you get the percentage on top of that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that becomes more than $1.50 as opposed to Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it compounds. You do that for 2 or 3 years, you can turn a very little amount of money into something substantial. Now, when I say substantial, I mean like $100 you'll turn into $850 in a couple of years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just once again add zeros. But it takes you out of that mind frame where you go, okay, listen, I'm earning that $1.50 a day. I want to earn $2 a day. Do you know what I mean? What do I need to do that? Okay, I need to put more of this into it. So I'm going to go without certain things.
Yeah.
Instead of going out and spending $80 on a meal out, whatever, like I said before, make a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
You know?
And no matter what way you find to do it, it's your obligation to find a way to do it, to turn that money into more money, to be able to look after yourself, your family, your future.
Well, nobody else is
and
going
create
to do
that freedom. Yeah, and create that freedom. And the most dangerous thing you can do is stay in the same spot because you're going to be wiped out. So I love that. I loved having you on, and I really love the message there, and I love the passion, the heart, where it comes from. You know, the soul, the wanting to empower people and enrich their lives and allow them to have freedom to spend some time with the kid that they had, to spend some time with the family, to spend some time, having a bit of breathing room, and get rid of the shackles, the financial shackles that they might have. So thank you for coming on. Appreciate that, mate.
100%, Carl.
So I'll put some of Brandon's details in the description down below where you can check him out and leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this. Please share it around for anyone else who you think this could help empower or get them thinking, get the wheels in motion, and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell if you want to be updated as soon as the new next daily dose is out. And as always, guys, remember, decide your destiny. Cheers.
Just a real quick note on that. When you go to the website, it's not actually live. It's getting built, all the junk's getting put on it. But it does have my phone number and I think an email link. I think, but either way, So,
We'll help you find him.
yeah, cool.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Ta.